Hey everyone, figured I would put out a make good video. Learned my audio in the previous bar video wasn't that great, so rather than re-record the same game, I got another game for you from bar. Figured we could watch this together and I'll give you my thoughts on what was happening here. It is All That Glitters. I am taking the canyon spot on the right here. I'm the top ranked player for our team, so I get to wear the blue colors. And it looks like me and Warbert are going to be in this lane. We're going to be going up against Norf and Nano. And I'm sure we'll see some YTB Victim in there, and maybe Sausage can help us out. Sausage and Sausage Link. I kind of like the pairing. I'm going to go into the player view here. And I've been refining my my gameplay here. I'm still playing as Cortex, and I'll tell you, I've been using the blueprint feature in the game. There's this place blueprint option here, so you can basically create a couple buildings, select them, and then save it as a blueprint. And then you can put that down like a stamp. You can just like place multiple buildings over and over. So I made a blueprint of just 4 wind turbines with a mass converter, and I just kind of stamp that around with my construction bots. So I'll maybe put like a construction turret down and then just put up a couple stamps of that wind and mass converter down, and it's a nice way to scale. I've noticed that okay. My Rascal is the first unit across the map. Don't be afraid to be a little aggressive with your early units. Yep, we just slip right past YTB Victim, and we're finding metal extractors. Great. We did see some ticks go past my incisor, so we know they're coming down here. Fortunately, I did make a guard. It just zaps one of the ticks, and yeah, now the other ticks are going to back away. But I'm not doing hot. I want to finish this construction vehicle, but I definitely need to get some more units out. And looks like, yeah, we find 2 metal extractors on the back end there. Awesome. I'm thinking of bringing my incisor tank back, but I really think I should come forward with it. I don't really think I can chase down these ticks. Okay, I'm going to lose this metal extractor, but hopefully I can... Oh, the metal extractor exploding blows up the tick. Okay, they took out one of my metal extractors. I took out 2. Not too shabby. And yeah, I'm going to put down another guard so that way things don't slip through. And Sausage playing as the Legion, the new 3rd faction. Really cool. Looks like they're going vehicles, and they've already got one of these Decurion tanks out. These Decurions are so tanky, but their attack is very weak. It's an interesting unit. Gain a great scout from our air player, Death Defier. I would love to try and take advantage of it. Like I said, my usage of blueprints has been great. I really like doing it. Like I said, I'll put a con turret down and then just kind of stamp that 4 wind turbine and a mass converter down. Yep, there I am. There I'm doing it. Love seeing that. I will say that I end up usually... Oh, wow, good find there. 1 kill on this already. There's 2. Oh, I'd love to get this construction turret. We know that there's a light laser tower over there, so we're going to avoid it. We're just going for these metal extractors. Yeah. Way to go, Incisor. I just love these Incisors. That Cortex laser on top of a fast-moving tank. It's just so good. Yep, I'm target firing some stuff up, but here's the Shuriken. They're going to use their little EMP zapper beams to disable my tank, but those were some good finds. I'm getting some early wins here. But yeah, I've noticed when I do this blueprint strategy, I end up with too many mass converters, which is okay. That means if my team bleeds some extra energy, I'll be able to just convert it to mass. But I've noticed that when I go T2, I really need to get... Oh, more incisors. I need to get a fusion generator down, because the moment I get a fusion down... my mass just explodes, because finally all those converters get to work. It's nice. Oh, more Shuriken. Yeah, me and Warbert doing some good aggression here. Cortex and Armada units, these just light tanks, we're really getting into the backlines and slowing down their mass production. I'm skipping over the geothermal spot for now. Oh, and look at that. I saw Nano coming forward, and I positioned my commander in front of the guard tower. That was really good. I always try to mention it. When you're going toe-to-toe with a commander and these turrets, get in front of your light laser towers, because they are going to try to degun them down. He's got rocket bots. Unfortunate. Really need those incisors up here to deal with them. But all I've really got is this artillery. Fortunately, there's lots of targets here that we already know about. Looks like I'm, command firing over this away. I'm going to have my commander kind of dance back and forth. I know that these turrets, or these light laser towers, their days are numbered. The artillery's trying, but I'm going to lose these. Probably going to lose the metal extractor. Hate losing the metal extractor. It's just so valuable, this 3.2 spot. And the artillery's just not quite connecting. This is tough. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle this, but okay, reinforcing units are here. I've got another artillery back here. Looks like I've got some ideas to use this tank. I'm going to try and slip around. If I have to give up all of this, that's fine. Yes, let's try to get the artillery back. It's very vulnerable. Ooh, but we bombed down one or two of those Rocketeers with artillery. I love these things in the canyon here. Yep, there goes my brute. He has to send pawns, and they're not so good. But they get a good surround on my tank. That's nice. But yeah, I'm just going to use my brutes to move back and forth, hopefully distract the Rocketeers. And as long as these things aren't moving, the artillery strikes can really land. Ooh, those are good. And again, I want that metal extractor. How's the rest of the front line doing? Pretty sleepy over here, not much going on. Over here, Dipsy is exchanging a lot of rocket fire with, who is that, Strategier? And then over here, it looks like Chaos Core and Last Fairy, not doing a good job. I'd really like to see them close in this area. At least deny any metal extractors that might be there. Okay, Warburt's missile trucks are giving good vision, letting my artillery shoot down. Yep, love that. And yeah, I'm going to start targeting down these laser turrets. And yeah, we got radar. Perfect. It's just kind of making this cone of vision here, or at least of radar blips. Sending the tank forward. Love these brutes. These medium tanks are just so good. They're very expensive. Ooh, glad I dodged that D-gun. That was really good. And there's another one of my brutes just kind of tanking fire. Don't know how I feel about that. Fortunately, these the artillery is doing such a good job. 2 kills, 3 kills. It's hard for artillery to get kills because they're usually buildings, but... Oh, don't destroy my... Oh, God, now I gotta rebuild this metal extractor. Looks like we're bringing forward some missile trucks, some incisors. Yeah, now I'm kind of going for number of units. I'm trying to get more mass units. And yeah, look at those blueprints going down. Looking good. Yep, there's another collection. Looks like I'm getting a metal storage, some energy storage. Looking good. And I like how we're doing here. It looks like our artillery is really paying off. Wow, 5 kills on this one, still 2. And my commander is just sucking up all this wreckage. There's been so much battling going on here. Yeah, there's a lot of wrecks. 1.2k over here. Wow. And I'm seeing a lot of artillery over here in Janus. I'm going to hop on top of it with my units. I know that these units need time to fire, so as long as we are on top of them with some units... Oh, lose my tanks there. That hurt. But, oh, we're seeing a gauntlet go down. Hopefully my artillery can get it. Oh, and here comes some other units. Looks like Norf. Looks like Norf's trying to help. My commander's taking damage, but we're sucking up all this metal. That's really good. In fact... I'm about to overflow metal. Oh, and I'm sending more incisors. Whenever I notice I have a ball of incisors, I'm sending them forward. Yep, we're getting more kills here. I'm sure the Shuriken are on their way. That's just how it goes. Their air player's been really on point. Lilice. Oh, but this is great. If we can destroy the energy converters... just not quite there. Almost, almost. A little better target firing there would have been great. And all of my ranged units are doing great. Whoa, here come those Decurion Legion. Oh, and look at the barrages, this napalm artillery. It's just spreading fire all over here. These units are just drowning in fire. I really don't know how I feel about these Decurions coming forward. They're just hitting the walls. The miniguns on them are just not connecting. And we're seeing nanos kind of exposed. I'm gonna try and, yeah, force the issue here. I smell some blood in the water. I want this commander. And my missile trucks are connecting. They're connecting. He's got to be low. I just remember us engaging with him earlier. There it is. Love that. And bingo bango, we get an advanced construction bot coming from our eco player back here, Sexy Kebab. I definitely want to get up to T2, and I got some mass storage, which is perfect because my commander is eating up this wreckage here. We get about half of it before I decide to back away. I feel like this vehicle plant is maybe the better target right now. And my commander was getting a little low. Fortunately, some reinforcing brutes. Those are really going to help secure this. Looking good. Oops, started upgrading Warburt's metal extractor. I'm going to move on to my own. Looking really good. Yeah, I love grabbing up all of this metal. Well, someone else is grabbing it up too. Looks like the construction turret back here. But yeah, I'm spreading my tanks out. I'd love to get on top of these units. Ooh, but look at this. North with a bull. T2 unit. I think I call it out. How's the rest of the line doing? The Decurions are moving in. They are so armored. The problem is we just haven't secured this area yet. Unfortunate, but we are breaking through the center. Okay, the Decurions are backing off. We gotta secure all this wreckage. That is a lot of metal right there. How much are we talking? 2.7k. Warbert smells it too. We've got a big W here. We just need to watch out for North. And the Shuriken want to come in, but there is a Whistler here. Ooh, those Janus missiles do tons of damage. But here comes a bull. I think we're just sending units forward because we know there's probably a lot of juicy, unprotected metal extractors here. Yep. Warbert and I are loving this. Unfortunately, really having an energy stall, but that's okay. Rival team wants to GG, but I think the left side feels a little more confident. Oh, nice. We target down. Yeah, we got to get this advanced construction bot. That's an expensive unit. Very good. Ooh, another commander going down. What do we have over here? A lot of stouts, those medium tanks. Dipsy probably needs to back away. And then over here, the Decurions and those napalms, or sorry, the barrages, they're going to try again. But again, don't get in front of these walls. You can see the bullets just not connecting. Yeah, they really need to come in through that little gap here, or just rely on the barrages. But I love all the flames over here, doing some very slow damage over time, but it's working. And yeah, I've still got some brutes on the backside. Oh, a Quaker coming through. There is some T2 on the way. But yeah, I'm looking for more metal extractors. Love the direction these things are headed. They're just slipping behind all the units, and I'm not making anything else. I'm going up to an advanced vehicle factory and upgrading my mexes. Could maybe use some more build power. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of metal in the bank, but we're spending it. We're spending it. Ooh, if we could find a... Oh, maybe I should have come this way. It's interesting that I changed my order. Alright, maybe it was the right order. There's a lot of hounds here. We might be able to find something up here. Oh, what have we got in here? Nope. Just some construction turrets. Oh, the Decurions have made it all the way up here. You can see they just kind of tickle with their miniguns. Oh, and here comes some Jaguars. The T2 is here. We have to respond in kind. Yeah, they have T2 down there. My teammate's just getting up to T2. Last ferry getting out some sniper bots. Looks like Dipsy's got an advanced bot lab out. Yep, our Legion player, Sausage, also going up for an advanced. I've got mine down, but I'm realizing I need to get this fusion reactor out because I'm having energy problems. Should really shut down my production of Tigers and instead focus on the fusion. But I'm backing away from the front line. I'm just going to have a Warden be put down and hope for the best. There's not too much wreckage out here, although Sausage is grabbing up all of that. I like seeing that. You can see I'm having to use my commander to put down more wind turbines. And finally, the wind is totally maxed out. Yeah, I'm getting an anti-nuke down as well. Looks like just running into some... I need more mass. I think I should focus on upgrading these metal extractors. Getting 44 a second is nice, but we need more. Fortunately, our Tiger tank is here. I'm going to park it behind these walls, and there is a lot of tanks coming. Yeah, I'm going to bring my commander up this way, because this looks like a scary push from Nano. Looks like some friendly fire going on here. I like seeing that. And yep, cloaking my commander. Great D-guns. Just a single D-gun, I love it. And yep, it causes the units to back away, and I'll just rotate to the other side. I'd love to get in here and get all of that metal. Yeah, I'm pinging. I'm saying Nano's coming forward with a lot of vehicles. And Sausage doesn't even have an army anymore. He's doing the T2 transition as well. Getting some scouting planes coming out from Lalais. And yep, we're dealing with this army from Nano. Ooh, another commander going down. And whoa, look at the Prometheus. Heavy assault heat ray tank. That thing is awesome. And we're using some shuriken to paralyze these units. Very cool. We're meeting T2 with T2. Death to Fire spreading the interceptors out. That's great. Need that air coverage. And we are working on our Citadel. That anti-nuke will cover me and Warbird. And looks like Sausage to a certain degree. Yeah, really need to get into this canyon. Look at all of this metal to reclaim. And I need it. I've got stuff I want to build. This Citadel is 1.5k. The fusion reactor was 4.3. And these Tigers, I mean, they're 600, 700 apiece. It's nasty. Yeah, these sniper bots are nice, although are they're having energy issues. Yeah, Dipsy's really struggling for energy. Needs to get something that'll solve their energy problems. Ooh, loving all these wrecks that are getting picked up. Really gotta go after these Tigers and these Stouts. That's good metal right there. Bombing run coming from Death to Fire. Looks like trying to target, yeah, this little area here. Not a bad idea. But here comes Lalais with a bunch of bombers. I'm going to need the air player to respond quickly, and I need to get up some anti-air. I don't have any. Yeah, I need these fighters to engage, but a lot of them are over here. And yeah, the bombers know what they want. They seem to be going for, just kind of this line here. It's clipping my fusion reactor, unfortunately, and if this thing pops, yeah, it's going to take out a lot. And my advanced vehicle plant, not looking so hot. And the other issue here is that, look, all of the air units are dead. Lalais just had a bigger air army completely. We do have some Whistlers out. They are providing some anti-air, so I'm really happy that Warbird was able to help out. No, but now they're going after, Warbird's, taking out Warbird's wind turbines. Welp, I'm kind of sent back to the Stone Age. Asking for a res bot, but I should honestly just put down my own bot lab. I really need to get that up. We got to res all of this. And yeah, Nano, he knows that he can come forward. Fortunately, I've still got my Cortex commander here. We'll just laser down all of this. Yeah. And we do still have some Tiger tanks. They should deal with a lot of these T1 units. Yeah, the Janus just don't stand a chance against them. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm pursuing it. And yep, sending my commander up to get this wreckage. Really needs to get that. And now we're seeing a lot of unit spam coming from Dead Demons. And I think it's going to be effective. There's just mostly sharpshooters over here, the sniper bots. And yeah, looks like Dipsy made sniper bots too. They're thinking that they're going to deal with some heavy T2 units, but instead they're dealing with just a non-stop wave of grunts. And that's a lot of grunts. Yellow has really built out an economy for themselves. Okay, very nice. Getting a bot lab up. I don't want to recycle this. I don't want to reclaim it. I want to resurrect it. So hopefully we can start rezzing a lot of these structures. I should probably be a little more conservative with my units, but I'm finding such good kills. 5, 10, 3. There's like 18 kills on all of these Tiger tanks. And yep, they're clearing out these Lazarus who were trying to grab up the Rex. Meanwhile, I'm grabbing them up. So I've got all this resources, but I have no production other than this bot lab. I don't really have much build power. I will say that doing my blueprint strategy spread my base out a bit more. You'll notice that one decent bombing run knocked out a huge chunk of Warbird's economy, whereas for mine, the bombers had to spread out a little bit, and I still have a large chunks of my economy are safe. So I kind of like what I was doing there. And nice, we're upgrading more metal extractors. But now we're seeing Chad produce a lot of units. That's their eco player. Not shocked that we're going to see a lot of this. Ooh, I love the napalm. Who is spitting that out? Is it the heat ray tank? Is it the gladiator? No, it's this, the cleaver. Oh, the cleaver, and there is something over here. Long-range burst-fire napalm artillery vehicle, the Inferno. This is doing great work because the damage over time and the AoE, it's so good. These pawns are just getting shredded. And yeah, my Tigers, they're so injured. I want to just keep them right here. They can just finish off whatever pawns come this way. Boy, these are some really cool Legion units. Ooh, that's a lot of bulls. I don't know if these Legion units can stand up to all these bulls. And yep, the left side is just losing to unit spam. They are just dying to T1 bots. It's very easy to lose to those units if you don't understand how to build anti-swarm units. Like, these snipers are not doing anything. They're just moving back and forth. They have no high-value targets to go after. I mean, these are some nice targets, but really we need to see lightning tanks or lightning bots. The welders, these are both Armada commanders over here. I would love to see some of those lightning bots. That's how you deal with all this T1 spam. Me, since I'm vehicles, I figure I can just keep putting out Tigers. I did think to make a Dragon's Maw, these pop-up flamethrower turrets. Those are also exceptionally good against mass units like this, and of course D-guns. Those are always effective. Well, wish I got some better D-guns there, but I think these units should be able to clean them up. And yeah, I got some laser turrets down here. I can blast them. But yeah, the Tigers do well. They move quickly, they fire quickly. Oh, nice. We can grab up all that wreckage. Do have a decent number of these grave robbers still. Can use those to repair, resurrect, whatever we need to do. How's my economy? The problem is we got the advanced vehicle plant up first, and I'm only now realizing, whoa, I never got up my fusion reactor. That should have been the first thing we got up. Very annoying, the order of operations that these grave robbers decided to take. And granted, I must have sent them elsewhere because I saw some metal on the map. But you can see my energy is just nothing. And my production power is nothing. Yeah, I need to get some con turrets up. But we're working on it. If this can go up, then suddenly a lot of our issues are resolved. All we need is, yeah, energy. Sausage correctly saying that we need to spam units or deal with this T1 spam. You can see yellow is spamming T1 bots. Pink, Chad is spamming these T1 bots. We've also got Norf spamming ticks. Yeah, it's just tons of T1. I should not be making these banishers. Hopefully we can get them out of the build order. Yeah, we've already taken them out. We've recognized what's happening because these banishers are wasting their missiles on ticks. It's just not worth it. And we have no vision. Really tough. Would love to get some more air units going around, but instead it looks like our air player Death Defier has pulled the fighters back, and yeah, maybe for good reason. Here come another wave from Lalice. What is the bombing target? Something over here. There's 2 fusions. These are the Cortex heavy hailstorm bombers. Not as effective. Didn't take anything out. These construction turrets should repair everything. Not quite as effective. Me, I'm continuing to see pressure from Nano. I'm also seeing pressure from Norf. Yep, and I need to deal with this stream of ticks that are coming in, but I just don't have really the production to do it. Yep, I'm getting out some grunts of my own. The Tiger tanks are doing all right. This Dragon's Maw is incredible. I wish I had a couple more of them. Already up to 14 kills. It's just eating up these ticks. And yes, I need Junos. Junos are the right move. It doesn't stop the pawns or the grunts, but it does stop the ticks and can knock out enemy radar. But look at how much map control we've lost. Oh, cheeky spy bot right there. Or no, it's a perimeter camera. That's cool. It's just T1 spam, and yet these sharpshooters continue to stick around. They're just not effective. They fire like once every 15 seconds. They absolutely overkill these poor little pawns and grunts. They're just kind of a waste. It costs tons of energy to fire every time. These starlights are not the answer either. These hounds are not a good answer either. We really need to get out the welder bots. We have to get welder bots out. And unfortunately, I don't think my teammates are going to quite put it together. Let me hold on for a decent amount here. Yeah, this is what we want to see. These Jaguars, the lightning tanks, or the welder bots. Those would be so much better. Oh, great move by me. What an effective way of taking out this army. Cloaking, trying to get these starlights in the back. Yep, I know that my Tiger can finish this off. Ooh, oh, yeah, okay, finished it off. But you can see just not dealing with the unit spam effectively. Also, some defensive structures are a great way to deal with these units. You could build the Scorpions, those pop-up turrets, but really the lightning turrets and the flamethrower turrets, those are so effective at dealing with all of these T1 spam. And that's what it is. It is just T1 spam. There we go. Finally, Warbert understanding the homework here. Putting out these welders. These trade so good with the pawns and the grunts. Just perfect units, but now Warbert stopped. Maybe doesn't quite have the economy to do it. Yeah, trying to get up an Aphis. Sprinters, also a good option. I like seeing sprinters. And Razorbacks, that's what we want. These Marauders, maybe not quite what we want, but the Razorbacks are so effective at taking out the T1 spam. Oh, and there's a Scorpion of my own. That's a good idea. Trying to call for air. I'm trying to target down these anti-air vehicles. Oh yeah, Lalice saying he's making bombers. These heat ray tanks, probably decent. Yeah, the burst napalm is such a good idea. It's just, it doesn't know where to target. You should just dumbfire those things. Just attack, just tell it to fire into this area and the units will just melt. Otherwise, it's just going to be retargeting for all time. Looks like I do send some of the T1, or sorry, the T3 bots forward. Yeah, Razorbacks, so good against this T1 spam. Oh, and finding Norf. Oh, almost got him. Oh, there's the bombing run from Lalice, wiping out one of our players, and it's kind of looking like GG. Yeah, they haven't hit our back line yet, but our teammates are just not responding appropriately. What have we got over here? Blitzes. Still the sniper bots are sticking around. It looks like they're doing impressive with 15, 30 kills on this sharpshooter, but the beamer turrets are a great idea. The beamer turrets are smart. Also kind of disappointed that we couldn't have a better air force. I'm shocked that every bombing run came through totally effective. Yeah, there we go. Get these welders forward. They'll deal with it. And yeah, look at this Razorback's already up to 50 kills. That's what you want. Look at how effective it is versus all this T1 spam. This is what we want. This is the unit composition that we were looking for. But the problem is Sexy Kebab only figuring it out at the last minute. Meanwhile, wow, sharpshooters still being produced over here. What a terrible idea. Oh, and here's the push to take out me and poor Warbert. Yeah, that's just too much. These bulls, too tanky. I think we're probably going to have to dip out here. It was a fun game. I was really pleased with how successful I was on the right side here. I really think one of the larger issues was getting targeted. I feel like Lalice knew that I was an issue. I was winning my lane. I was the top ranked player on my team. Why not send a bombing run specifically at me? And it was effective. I think in retrospect, I did have an Armada T2 construction bot. I could have made the cloaked fusion reactor. I think that would have been amazing if I had held on to that sort of eco and kept it hidden, like cloaked and hidden from the bombers. We could have recovered a lot quicker. We definitely would have lost our vehicle plant. We would have lost a lot of our mexes, but at least we could have kept our energy economy going. But yeah. It was a fun game. Oh, there's a good bombing run right there. I think that's it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the game. I certainly did. Like I said, could have made some adjustments. I had 0 anti-air when the bombing run came. I could have made the cloaked fusion reactor. I should expect to be targeted in these kinds of games where I'm the high rank. Definitely want to play a little more defensively. Play a little safer next time. And yeah, hopefully you learned something about how effective T1 spam is in this game, because it does really well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this makeup game, and I will catch you next time. See ya.